Happy Saturday night, everybody. So it is time for another market analysis review. So, as most of you know, every single week we post in our community our analysis for the entire week on 10 plus pairs. This analysis including all of the major pairs and then some of the minor pairs as well, and the dollar index, which is what we use as one of our confirmations. This is all posted inside of the Discord and the Telegram chat. As you can see right here, this is the Discord. So every single one has a published idea on TradingView that you guys can come to, and I'm going to simply just go through all of our ideas from this past week. We'll see how things played out. This again, guys, this analysis is for free, and you can also use this throughout the entire week. This isn't just something that you can use on Sunday or Monday. You know, this analysis is on the higher time frame, the 4-hour and the daily time frame, so you'll be able to use this, you know, throughout the entire week. So let's start with the dollar index going into the week. As you can see here, things were looking fairly bullish, at least on this 4-hour time frame, and we were looking for one of two scenarios here: either find support at this 9,800 level or break that level and find resistance to the downside. So let's just run through the idea. Weekly trend was bearish, daily trend was bearish, 4-hour trend, as we can see here, was bullish. Trade scenario 1, overall Dixie is bearish on the daily time frame and higher, but we have recently seen strong bullish momentum on the 4-hour. Ideally, we want to see this momentum continue, and we'll look for a strong bullish setup off of key support near 9,800. Look to target the monthly level. If price action breaks our monthly, look to target the -27. So that was scenario number 1. Scenario 2, for us to consider bearish dollar, we need to see a major transition happen on the 4-hour. Look for price action to break 9,800 and form a lower high below. Target lower towards 90 flat. So let's see how it played out. So last week we actually broke the level. We came back. We had the nice retest of 9,800. Huge bearish engulfing there. So next week should see some more bearish momentum in the market. Send this thing into that 90 flat level. Now let's move on to some of the major pairs. Let's start with AUDUSD. As you can see on the chart here, you know, overall we were in this downward push. We had this pullback here. We're looking to see if we're going to reject this 78 or 76,800 level or break this level and then go long into this higher high. Let's just break down the idea. So weekly trend bullish, daily trend bullish, 4-hour trend bearish. So looking to see if we can then get this in line with the weekly and daily trend. Trade scenario 1, overall price action has been bullish in the higher time frames, but recently we have seen strong 4-hour bearishness. Price action is now testing resistance at 76,800 and our 61.8 fib level. Look to enter on a strong reversal and target lower towards 7,600 and our weekly support. And again, trade scenario 1 is always this blue arrow. This is trade scenario 2. For us to consider AU bullish, again, we need to see price action push higher and break resistance at 76,800. So let's see how it played out last week. We had a break above this level. As you can see, didn't get a major retest here, just continued higher. Now we're into this 77,500 level. So we'll see how it reacts to this level right here, guys. Check out the analysis for next week on this one. Let's go over now to AUDJPY. As you can see, we had that breakout to the upside. We're really looking for this thing, we were really looking for this thing to head higher. You know, maybe retest this 8,250 level, or, you know, more shortly this 8,600 level. Bullish on every time frame. Trade scenario 1, overall this pair is very bullish on all time frames. We recently saw resistance at 8,250 break and price action surged higher. Ideally, we want to see structure form with a retest of broken resistance. Look to enter long on a confirmed higher low with strong bullish setups. Target higher toward our -27 fib. So let's see how this played out. We did get a little bit of a retest to that 8,600 area. As you can see, this double bottom right here, and this thing just headed higher. Next, let's take a look at USDJPY. As we can see here, very bullish overall. We were looking for this to pull back to one of two potential scenarios. Bearish on the weekly, daily bullish, 4-hour bullish. Trade scenario 1, UJ has been bearish on higher time frames for a very long time. Recently, we have seen this pair turn very bullish. The biggest transition of trend on this pair was the break of 104,500, We have been rallying since the break, so ideally we want to see a pullback to form structure. This pair can pull back to the 618 level at 104,500 and still remain bullish on the 4-hour. Look to enter long on strong reversals at 38.2 and 61.8. So just using our two main levels there, as we can see, we got this swooping down, this pullback to this 618 area, found support at the 104,500, and then we headed higher. So this thing came right into that zone, formed a legit wall there, rejected this multiple times. Now we're anticipating this in the pullback a bit and then continue a bit higher. Let's go now to EURJPY. As you can see, in a bullish trend on this 4-hour time frame. So either looking for this trend to continue by finding support at this 126,500 level, or break this level, find resistance, and we're going to go short on this one. Trade scenario 1, or weekly trend bullish, daily trend bullish, 4-hour trend bullish. Trade scenario 1, overall price action has been bullish on all major time frames. We recently saw resistance break at 126,500, and ideally we want to see a higher low form above 126,500 with strong bullish setups. Target higher towards negative fib levels. Trade scenario 2, for us to consider short opportunities, we need to see price action break support at 126,500 with a lower high below. Look to enter short on a bearish conviction and target lower toward major support levels. So let's see how this played out last week. We came down into our support level, 126,500, and this thing just headed higher. So found support here. Look at that bearish engulfing, even the retest again there. So that was EURJPY, played out really well. Next, let's go to gold. So gold was clearly trending bearish on the 4-hour. We were looking for resistance to be met here and head lower or break the resistance and head higher. As you can see, bullish, bearish, bearish on the daily and 4-hour. Trade scenario 1, higher time frame, still show gold as bullish, but the daily time frame and lower have been significantly bearish. We've recently tested support at 1800 after a bearish leg broke 4-hour support at 1825. Ideally, we want to see price action pull back to test the broken support and form new structure. Look to enter short on a strong bearish reversal from 61.8, that's this level right here. From 61.8, target lower toward the negative fib levels. Trade scenario 2, for us to consider gold bullish, we need to see a break back above 1825 to start. The major level here would be 1875. Once we see some higher lows from the 1875, then we can be more confident in the long opportunities. So let's see how this played out. So this one it was interesting. This one came up, broke above our level. We actually found some support there, tried to head higher, and it failed, and now we broke back below this level here, guys. So if we entered into a long, which we actually did, we entered into a little long opportunity here, ended up getting in. This is still a good amount of pips here, 140 pips right there. So there was a long opportunity off of that level. It actually broke that again. So now we're looking for shorts. We're looking to continue this short trend here, looking to see gold fall off some more. Let's cover some of the more major pairs here. We got GU. On the weekly time frame, we have a doji, not a dodge candle, a doji candle, which signifies signs of reversal. This past few weeks have been showing signs of reversal at the current level. Down to the 4-hour time frame is where we see things the clearest. We clearly had a break of structure to the downside. And unless we break above the supply zone that is shown, we will look for short opportunities. So scenario 1, either reject here. Scenario 2, find support. As you can see, price opened up and just shot right up. So we actually broke support, came down, broke resistance, came up, found support. Didn't even retest this level down here yet. So this is going to come back down, guys. Retest this level down here. Don't forget that. Let's go to UCAD next. On the weekly time frame, we can see that there could be some downward movement to open this week. Last week formed a hammer candle, which is normally a sign of reversal. Down to the daily, we are clearly very bullish or very bearish and still maintaining the downtrend. Down to the 4-hour time frame is where I'm going to look for a trend to follow. We just broke below the 4-hour support level, which means I will look for short opportunities if we remain below the 127,700 level. So this was the level we broke below. Below here, I'm looking for shorts. We break back above here, back above the 200-day. Then I'm looking for longs. Let's see how the week opened up. Opened up very bearish, rejected the level very cleanly, went to the downside, easy sell opportunities on that one. For USD CAD, let's go over now to USDCHF. Overall, we were bearish on this one, but coming into a major level on the weekly time frame last week, popped up to retest the monthly resistance level. We closed last week's candle with slight buyer's exhaustion, so I'll look for some short opportunities on this one. On the daily time frame, I've got a trend line drawn at the moment. We are respecting. If we break the 9,500 level, I will look for long opportunities. If we stay below this level, I will look for short opportunities. So let's play this forward. So clearly this week, this is on the daily, my analysis. Clearly we rejected that level and we went lower. So this thing lined up really well with the trend line, with the resistance level, bearish engulfing to open the week. So really clean analysis there. Next we have NU. On the weekly time frame, we are below the key level of resistance that I'm waiting to be broken before changing my bias to long. Down to the 4-hour time frame, we are in a range and an overall downtrend. I'm looking for price to break lower, and we won't take buy opportunities until we break above the resistance level. So see how price came up, rejected the highs, sells. You know, we were taking sells all week on this one, into this high. So clearly good opportunities on NU from the analysis last week. Last but not least, let's take a look at EU. On the weekly time frame, we're in an overall bullish trend. Last week we did see price dip lower. The candle closed with seller's exhaustion, so I'll look for potential signs of reversal. On the lower time frame, I have 2 short opportunities currently lined up. I will either look for reversals at 125.80 or when price pulls back further to the 12100 level. So even higher, guys, even up to this level. So let's play this forward. Price came up, rejected these highs right here, so we're still respecting trend. You know, so it was really longs all week on EU. Did get some bearish volume at the top, but this week I am going to be looking to short this. We are at the tops here, guys. Never disrespect chats, not the discram. And if you guys want to get in on any of the premium services, the signals, the trade copier, the lifetime membership, guys, the signals, we send you the entry, the stop loss, the TPs, and we manage the trades in the chat for you. The trade copier, you connect your account 2 hours. It's $1,000 minimum. And every single trade I take on my account gets taken on your account. And in the lifetime membership, you get these 2 included. No monthly fee. You just pay one time. And then you get our full course, which includes 50+ videos on technical and fundamental analysis. And most importantly, our one-on-one training. So if you want any of these services, guys, you can very simply go into the Telegram chat right here. I'll show you guys real quick. Come into the Telegram chat, come to the top, come into the pinned message in the Telegram right here. Right here you've got all the different options that you can click on in order to get in on any of these things. So just click on any of these bots, go into our funding, account management, signals, full course, and that's pretty much it. So hope to see you guys tomorrow for the Sunday Market Blitz. It will be live tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And thank you guys for watching.